All right. Israel. Awesome. Awesome. Situation.
Mawasar, Banihada, Banyashara.
Mawasar, Yahanna, SHALAM.
Yabashab, Yashab, Ratha.
Yahanna.
Bayashara.
Israel. Muslim. Okay, we're reading prayers. You want to face the east? Israel. Psalms. You want to face the east?
In the Lord pray in Hebrew. Now.
Shabbat
Shemai.
Shemai.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malaka.
Tabah.
Tazai.
Hayah.
Asha.
Barak. Hayah. Bashmai. Athayna. Akam. Cow. Awam. Wasalakina. Wapina. Kasalakina. Wapina. Wala'ah. Bayasai one. Abal. Hawashina. Ayan. Ra. Hayah. Akam. Wala'ah. Wata. La alawayam. Aman.
These are going to be the prayers in English. The Lord's Prayer. Just follow after me loudly. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And give us our debts as we give our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Is the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Baruch Shah. Athayna. Akak. La Para. Cow Makala. Wakal Manawa. Akak. La Tahar. Ha Batazarayam. Akak. La Yokoyam. Hamatayam. Akak. El Rakara. Hamatala. The Garashon. Bashim
The water. This is the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power.
Please give us power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. You go Psalms 121 in Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yahanna. El-Harayim.
Al-Harayim.
Malatan.
Malatan.
Yabaa. Azari.
Azari.
Mayan. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemaiah.
Barakah.
Alatan. Number what? Regalia. El-Nanawan. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Nanawan. Wala'ah. Yashayam. Yashamar. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Kazai. Ayah. Yayam. Yanamam. Yashama. La'ayakanka. Yarab. Ba'allah. Yahweh. Yashamar. Bakara. Yashamar. Of the apostle. Yahweh. Yashamar Taza'unka. Waba'anga. Mayata. Ma'ai
Alright. This is the Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper, thy shade upon thy right hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not strike thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
Thou shalt preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth,
This time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
You go Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damiyah.
Al-Damiyah.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dasquat.
Al-Tashquat.
Kahanaha.
Kahanaha.
Wa-Ma'abyaka. Wa-Amayawan.
Yawan.
Rash. Al-Amyaka.
Ayun.
Yawa.
Ayun.
Saudat.
Saudat.
Wa'ata.
Wa'ata.
Wa'atazawa.
Wa'atazawa.
Wa'atazapawanyaka.
Wa'atazawa.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakatwa.
Lakatwa.
Wakakiyadam.
Wakakiyadam.
Magayawa.
Magayawa.
Wala'ayasakar.
Wala'ayasakar.
Shem Yasha'al.
Shem Yasha'al.
Awudai.
Awudai. Kayat.
Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Labat. Yakatwa.
Yakatwa.
Al-Yakam.
Al-Yakam.
Yakam. Sorry. Bar-Yas.
Bar-Yas.
Maria.
Wa Kayaraswa.
Kayaraswa.
Alahaya. Adawam. Wa Yashmai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wa Gario. Gabal. Wa I-Mawan. Wa I-Malak. Halashah. I'm Yashapua. Tazawar. Gum Ashwar. Nalawa. Ma'ai. Hayawa. Sarai. Bayalawa. Selah. Ashalaham. Kayapyan. Kasaya Sarah. Kayapyan. Barakal. Kwayashwan. Nashadamwa. By Ayanda Ayro. Kayawa. Daman. La Adamwa. Shayat Damwa. Nadad. Ya Mawa. Kawa. Wa Kazaakwa. Wa Kazabak. Wa Katazal. Manad. Kau na ya Kayamwa. Ashar. Ayamwa. Nararush. Narawa. Narawa. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shawatanwa,
Shawatanwa,
Kagawa,
Kagawa,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Payawaka,
Payawa,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Da Ira, Ya Ira,
Ira, Ira,
Wa La Ha Ba.
Say again.
Okay. Wa Kal Ha Aba.
Wakalaba.
Dalaha.
Dalaha,
Hariyam.
Ariyam,
Kan Daratofa.
Khan, Dardama,
Basa Ira.
Ira,
Wabasaba.
Wabasam,
Wa Hatan Dosabi. Wa Paska.
Wabalasha,
Wapalasha.
With the Wa Paska.
Baba Afka,
Wa Paska.
Baba Afka,
Wapa'afka.
Dabahayam.
Dabahayam,
Mala'a.
Malaha,
Palahayam.
Palahayam,
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan,
Waya Bashka. Waya Bakosha.
Babakosha,
Waya Bakosha.
Babakosha,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahaw.
Yahaw,
Ya Bashawa.
Ishabiwa,
Yashawa. Waya Ba'aliya.
Ba'al,
Aya Ai.
Ayai,
Waya Kapara.
Wakapara,
Waya Abatwa.
Ba'ayabaya,
Waya Dawa.
Ba'ayawa,
Kaya Ada.
Kayaka,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahaw.
Yahaw,
Abayta.
Bai,
Wa'ila one.
Wa'ila one.
Wa'kala.
Wakala,
Wa'arakta.
Wahabasa. All right, do it up, have it up. All right, this is Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty
against
counsel
thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let's cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may no more remember.
For they have consulted
For they have consulted
together
together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They have rebelled against thee.
They have rebelled against
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
the Ishmaelites,
the Israelites,
the Moab,
the Moab,
and Hagarine,
and Agreement,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Sure, also joined with
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Hope in the children of God.
Selah,
Say lot.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
as the
Kisar,
word of God.
which perish at Endor.
Perish at Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
That you come down with her.
Make the nobles like a red,
They don't know it's like a
but
red.
like Zeid.
Like thee.
Yea,
Yea.
all the princes of all the princes of Zabah
All the princes of Allah.
and Zamuna,
And the moon.
who said,
Who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let's take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh
the house of
in
Yahweh
possession.
and possession.
O my power,
Oh, my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make it like a wheel.
as it stumble before the wind.
As the song for the wind.
As the fire burns the wood,
As fire burning the
and
wood.
as the flame set the mountains on fire,
And as flames set the mountains on fire.
to persecute them
Persecute
with
them
thy tempests,
with thy tempests.
and make them afraid
Make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
Let them seek thy
O
name.
Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded.
and troubled
In trouble.
forever.
Forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame.
and perish,
Perish.
that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So, it's real. Shabby, which means to be seated. All right, clap it up. All right, the water, welcome to another Sabbath service, man. We're here with myself, Officer 500, Akaz. To my far right, we have Officer 50, Mapashkaya. And in center, we have a strong warrior in the middle, Tubu Marasal. Clap it up for him. Again, welcome. This is the I.S.U.P.K. started 123rd Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Yahanna. Again, with the I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And we're here in Atlanta. Through the address to be here at is 3353 Glenwood Road in Decatur, Georgia. And again, like I said, welcome to another Sabbath day service. We are here at the where we at? We're gonna start at Deuteronomy 1 verse 44. We're gonna read it to you in the Hebrew, and then we'll also read to you in the English, okay, as well. This Sabbath service is for you. The Lord ordained it for us to come together on these days in the Sabbath service, not Sunday. Sunday is when we worship the Son. You understand? We worship the true God, and we're here to teach you about the Bible. The truth is that the Black, Spanish, Native Indians are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? So if you have a blue letter Bible, if you have an actual on your phone, iPhones, or you actually have your the sword with you, go ahead and turn to the book of Deuteronomy. We'll start at verse 1 and 44. All right, and we'll begin now in the Hebrew. Got it? If you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. It's not a Christian church. Just go ahead and raise your hand, and say Salakia, and we'll go ahead and get to you. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case may be, go ahead and send a message. Our brothers and sisters are monitoring the chat. So if you do have a question about on topic or off topic, just go ahead and present your question, all right? And we'll go ahead and get started in the Hebrew at 1 verse 44, all right?
Deuteronomy 1 and 44.
Like we're going to read the first 7 verses in the Hebrew. Come back and the next 7 verses in English.
Wayatazah. Maria. I.S.U.P.K. Bar. Tahara. Laquar. Afcon. Raya. Tazapap. Par. Afcon. Kashar. For Asha Yana Hadabarayam Rayanathar Athakam Basha Ayara Bashayar Bashayar I Harama Karama. Verse 45. Rashabar.
Why? It's why. Kashabra.
Lapana Naya Yahweh Rala'ah Shamataza. No, wow.
It's Shemai.
Shemai. Wow. Yahweh Bakolakam.
Anybody know where Shammai is? Shammai? Go ahead, bro.
You mean listen?
Listen up.
Rala'ah.
It's lucky. In the context, I mean hearken. Hearken, I mean to listen. So you hear the words hearken, read the word hearken in the Bible, that means to listen, to understand the ear. That's the word Hebrew Shema.
You hear a lot of brothers saying, Shema. And sometimes you're too loud. Shema, listen. Will also be translated as close your mouth. You understand? But in this context, it says to listen, hearken up. Okay?
Rala'ah Ha'a Tazay Yak Allah Yakam Verse 46. Verse 46. Ratha Shabar Dash Yamashiyam Rabbayam Kayamashiyam Ashar Yasha Batham.
Yeah. Second chapter together, no.
Second chapter,
Deuteronomy 2 and 1.
Deuteronomy 2 and 1. Run pop. Run side. Hamada Bara. The rock. Yam. Tarak. Kashar. The bar. Yahweh. Allah. Rakam. Rakatab. Ranatab. Why? Wanatab. Ah. Har. Sha'ayar. Yamaryam. Rabbayam. Tab. Verse 2. Sa. Verse 2. Raya Amar. Yahweh. Aliyah. La'amar. Rob.
Verse 3.
Verse 3. Verse 3. Rob. Wakam. Sab. Ah. Hahar. Hazah. Panar. Wakam. Tazapana.
Verse 4. Last verse.
Verse 4. Ra. Ha'ayin. Tazar. La'amar. Atham. Ibarayam. Ibarayam. Bagar. Dara. Yakam. Banya. Ashar. Ayasham. Bayam. Basha Rayaya. Rathor. Makam. Radha Shamar. Ratham. Ma'ad.
Read to verse 5.
That's the last verse.
Last verse.
Verse 5. Al Fatha Garara. Kaya, La, Atham, Rakam, Ma'ara, Taziam, I, Madarak, Ka, Ragal, Kaya, Yara, Raya Shah, La Aisha, Nafathaya, Ah, Har, Sha'aya Ar.
All right, clap it up. The Hebrew that you're reading is the Lashon Kodash, is the holy tongue, the holy language in Hebrew. I'm going to go back to verse Deuteronomy 1 and 44, and we're going to read that in English. All right? Does anybody remember where we left off at last week? Anybody? All right?
Okay, Slunky. Well, let's see. Okay.
What's going on?
Okay.
Real brief.
Okay, yeah. Basically, mostly like, you know what I'm saying, Moses was given to each 12 men or 12 tribes a report to go to the land, to scout it out, to take over. And, you know, basically, one of them came back, they say like giant men and stuff like that. They got intimidated and they came back to Moses, man. Oh, they were complaining about they too big, they too strong and all that, you know. It just basically, you just tell them, Moses telling them you got to trust the Lord, you know what I'm saying? We have the land is already given to us. All you gotta do is just go in there and take it.
Right.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? I'll give a brief synopsis about that.
Clap it up, you're right. They told to take the land from them, and we were scared. Israel was scared. They went over to the land, they saw the giants in the land. That's what
Because the Most High, he was like perturbed about us being scared.
Right, bring it up. He was upset.
He was upset.
Right. We was rebelling against the Lord. The Lord already had the land set for us to take. Just like in life, sometimes the Lord already has it for you to take. All you do is just claim it's yours. But they was afraid of that. They didn't want to walk into the land. They got intimidated. The things that they started seeing creatures too big, they're too good, bigger than us. Then they had to change their heart. Because the Lord said, you know what? Forget it. You don't want to take it? Don't worry about it. And then they had to change their heart. Now they want to take the land. So now we're at the point now where they want to go, they want to start fighting for the Lord because the Lord was wroth with Israel. Because Israel didn't want to go and take the land. They was afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, forget it. I won't give the land to y'all. I'll give it to those two, Caleb and Caleb and Joshua. They'll get it. And so they was like, okay, we'll go. So now we're at the point to where the children of Israel wants to rebuttal what the Lord is saying. So we're going to start reading in English in verse 44.
Okay. Deuteronomy 1 and 44. And the Amorites, which dwelt in that mountain, came out against you and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. Verse 45. And ye returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there.
This is the children of Israel rebelling against the Lord, saying, you know, I'll do it. But the Lord's like, nah, it's okay. You're going to settle right here, and you're going to settle here for many, many days. Just keep reading.
Okay. Deuteronomy 2 and 1. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days.
So now they face the other way. The Lord said, send them back into the wilderness, turn around and send them back into the wilderness. You understand? So now they're just roaming around. Now they're actually into the where's Mount Seir. They're in the area of the Mount Seir. So we know, anybody know what's going on in Mount Seir at this time? Anybody know who's in Mount Seir? Anybody?
It's like the Amorites.
Let's read and see. You're going to figure it out. Let's keep reading. Here you go.
Or the Edomites.
Keep reading. Too late now. Keep reading. Snuck a peek now. Oh, yeah. Let's keep reading. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, verse 3, ye have compassed the mountain long enough, turn ye northward, Verse 4. And command thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau.
Who's the brother?
Esau.
Anybody know who Esau is today? Come on now, y'all quiet. You got it. I know we know him. Anybody out there? Anybody know who Esau is right now? Sisters, anybody know who Esau is? Nobody know who Esau is.
I'm Salakia, if I may.
Go ahead.
Edomite.
Edomites. Call you back. Go ahead. Esau is the so-called Edomites of the Caucasian today. That's who the Edomites is. All right. So at this point, it was going one way. The Lord turned around and faced them go north. Now they're rolling into they're going to go past their brother of Mount Seir. Why do they call Esau the brother? Why is Esau our brother?
Hold
on. You put a precept. But I want to know why is Esau? Why is he considered our brother? Anybody know? So, you know? Why Esau the brother? Why is Esau considered brother? Jacob. Are they really brothers, or are they just blood brothers, or what? Is Jacob and Esau really brothers? You know? Anybody want to answer? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, they got the same mom, same dad.
Yeah, right. Pull a precept on
Genesis
it? I thought you had a precept on the record.
no.
Just get to the part when they came out of the womb. Esau and Jacob are actually brothers. Like the brother said, they came from the same mother, same father. However, when they had them, the two lines, they got distant and separated. So God blessed one line more than the other line. It happens today. You know what I'm saying? You have, go ahead, sis.
So like the Genesis 25 and 26.
Oh, snap.
The
water,
sis.
sis.
Appreciate that.
Go ahead, bring precept on it. Go ahead.
All right, here you go. The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took. No, I gotta go back to 25.
Go
Huh? Yeah, 25. No, 24. So 24. No, I gotta go with 23.
Let's get there.
Yeah,
Let's get there.
So the book of 25, book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 what?
2 nations are in thy womb.
Although they are brothers in the womb, they're still considered 2 nations in the womb. Go ahead.
And the 2 manner of people shall be separate from thy bowels.
2 manner of people, they had 2 mannerisms, man. They understand things different. The 2 nations, 2 manner, they're very different from us. One nation is different from the other. Just as today, we are a different nation than Esau. We are a different nation than the Moabs. We're a different nation. We have a different mannerism than them. They eat trash. They eat daggone shrimp and lobster and pork. And then the Moabs eat anything they want to eat. They eat that. Anything slime from the ocean, that's what they eat that. We have a different mannerism. We have the laws that we go by. So it's different mannerism because we're a different nation. All right? Can you read it?
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
One people should be stronger than the other people. You see it right now. You got the Israel jumping out the gyms. You got Israel in the football playing stronger than them. I mean, our Hispanic brothers in the boxing. I mean, who we got? Macho and
Tank Davis.
Yeah, I mean, we got our brothers, our Israelite brothers out there boxing them gyms, man. They outboxing them. Anybody come to that gym? Mayweather, he's coming. So one nation will be stronger than the other nation. We're much stronger than them. Keep going.
Okay, so real quick. And the other people and the elders shall serve the younger.
There you go. That's why I want the elders to serve the youngest. So these are 2 nations, the 2 babies coming out of this womb, and one people are stronger than the other. The other one we're different nations than them, but yet they're brothers. That's why the scripture said now there will be compassing the land of Esau, their brother. So read that scripture again, bro.
Okay. Deuteronomy 2:4. And command thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore.
The good thing about this is you're passing through your brothers, but they should be afraid of you. That should go us today. They should be afraid of us today, but right now they're not afraid of us. Esau is not afraid of us today. They do what they want to do. They go into places, they shoot our brothers and sisters up, they shoot up our elderly. They have no concern about the elderly. They have no care about us. You understand? They do exactly what to us what they want to do. They put on your holidays like Juneteenth. We've been celebrating Juneteenth for a long time, even though we don't. It's not to be celebrated. It's still free. But brothers and sisters have been celebrating Juneteenth for years. Now they want to make a law saying, you know what? Juneteenth. Here you go, brothers. Here you go, black people. Celebrate today. They have no care about us, man. We're afraid of them today. When Scripture says they should be afraid of us. All right? Here we
Okay. Verse 5. Meddle not with them.
Don't deal with them. You're going to pass through their land. Just like today, we're in Esau's land right now. This is their kingdom. But it said, don't meddle with them. Leave them alone. When I say don't meddle with them, don't join their holidays. Don't sell their drugs. Don't do their drugs. Don't sleep with their women. That's what he's talking about. He's saying don't meddle with them. Have nothing. Keep whatever the Lord told you to keep in your lands, you keep in your lands. Let Esau do what the hell they want to do. We're not concerned about what they do. You do exactly what the Lord said you do in your land. So that's why it says, read it again. Number 5, beginning.
Verse 5. Meddle not with them.
Celebrate their Christmases.
Meddle not with them.
No. Go ahead and do our Easter.
Meddle not with them.
Leave them alone. Keep going.
For I will not give you of their land. No, not so much as a foot breadth. Because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession.
This is what the Lord is giving. The Lord is giving Mount Seir, this land, as a possession. We're just going to go through that land. You understand? He's giving them this land here. They do it. Esau can do what he wants with this land. We are not to be in confusion with them. We're not supposed to deal with them, meddle with them. Only thing we're supposed to be doing here is what the Lord asks us to do. Now you gotta go to work. The slavery we call it. You gotta do your slavery. We gotta go and patronize some of their business and things like that. But you're black, Hispanic, Native Indian. If we have business, patronize each other's business. That's the only way we're gonna have another nation to be grown. But to deal with Esau on the level that the Lord told us not to do, which is celebrate their holidays, eat their foods, serve their gods, those things we're not supposed to do. We're supposed to not meddle with them. This is not my word. These are coming out of the Scripture. When you pass through that land, don't meddle with them. You understand? That was it on that verse? All right, we'll sign Christ. We're going to call the next brother up. Amasha. Source. Stage ready.
Officer Gashan, Ban Yahuda, Ban Yashala.
Officer Gashan, Ban Yashala.
Yahba Shem Yahshua Brakatham.
Yahba Shem Yahshua Brakatham. Yep. Shaggy, as we see it. That's one more. Read the next 7 verses. In the Hebrew to verse 12. Through verse 12. We're going to go down verse 4. Start with 2 and 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Akal, Dashaba, Rawa, Matham, Bakam, Kasak, Wa Akal, Thumb, Wagum, Mayum, Dakara, Ma'adam, Bakasa, Washa, Tayatham, verse 7, Kaya, Yahweh, Allah, Hayak, Barakat, Bakal, Ma'ai Shah, Ma'asha, Yadak, Yadai, Lakatak, Al, Hamadabar, Hagadal, Hazaa, Salaki, Rabbaayim, Shanya, Yahweh, Alahad, Yak, Imak, La'ah, Kasa Ra, Debar, verse 8, Wa Na'aibar, Ma'ath, Aka, Salakia, Aka, Yanwa, Banya, Ashawa, Salakia, Haya, Shah, Dayam, Salakia, Vayam, Haya Shabyam, Basha Ayar, Madarak, Ha'ai Rabah, Ma'ai Yalak, Wama I Tazayan, Gabar, Sa, Wanapan, Wanai, Bar, Darak, Mada Bar, Mawa'ab, verse 9, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Alya, Al, Dazatar, Dazarah, Slaki, Af, Mawa'ab, Wa'al, Dazagar, Bam, Malaka, Mawa, Slaki, Malaka, Laha, Kaya, La'a, Atan, Lak, Rataza, Wa, Yerash, Kaya, La, Banya, La, Salaki. What? La, Wat, Natat, Taya, Af, Ir, Yerusha, verse 10, Ha, Amayam, Lapanyam, Yeshabah, Slaki, Yashabah, Baha, Aim, Gadawal, Wadab, Waram, Ka'ai, Na, Quayam, verse 11, Rapa, Ayam, Yakashabar, Ab, Ham, Ka'ai, Nakoyam, Waha, Abayam, Yakwa, Ra'ai, Awa, Laham, Amayam,
Last verse.
verse 12, Waba Sha'ayar, Yashabwa, Haka, Rayam, Lapan, Yam, Wabanya, Aishawa, Yaya, Rasha, Wam, Wayasha, Maya, Dawam, Mapa, Nine, Yaham, Waya, Shabar, Thaka, Thum, Ka'am, Shar, Aisha, Yasha, Ra'al.
Let's get rid of that.
What that?
Let's get rid of that.
Yash. Oh, dang. Yasha, Yasha, Ra'al.
Hey, give me some name.
Rataza, Raj, Thau, Ashar, Nathan, Yahweh, La'am.
Back up. We're gonna call it next one, read the English. Go with that. It's registry. Bible saw.
Marasar, Bani Hauda, Bani Ashar.
Marasar, Bani Hauda, Bani Ashar.
Yahweh Shem Yahshai Brakta.
Yahweh Shem Yahshai Brakta. Shabby, you see it? All right, we left off that sweet English. Start verse 5. 5. Start 6. English.
Verse 6, right? Deuteronomy 2 and 6. Ye shall buy meat of them for money.
What does that mean? Right now, the Lord is telling Israel not to go buy, passing land, don't meddle with them, don't do anything. But He says here, you should buy food for me. What does that mean? Anybody know? So you may eat, and you shall also buy. What is it? Read it again.
Ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat. And ye shall also buy water of them for money.
What's that
that ye
mean?
may drink.
What does all that mean? Anybody know? He says not to mess with them, but you can do those things. What was that?
Oh, is it like buying livestock or something like that?
All right, you just buy grocery shopping. You can go to the stores, buy some food, buy meat to feed the people, go buy water to the stores. I mean, you can do business with them. You can do business with them. So you can go to school, you want to go to class, school, whatever. But you can do business. You can buy your waters, buy your meats, go to the Publix, go to the Kroger's, whatever the case may be. That you got to survive. Do that. All right. But don't fall into them. Don't become them. All right. Okay, read it. Verse 6, 7.
Okay. Verse 7. For the Lord thy God hath blessed thee in all the works of thy hands. He knoweth thy walking through this great wilderness. These 40 years the Lord thy God hath been with thee.
As God been with them Israelites through our Israelite nation for the 40 years, He blessed us with a great hand. So we blessed us to do many things in the wilderness. Just like now, we're damn near in the wilderness right now. We've been over here in Esau's world. And he blessed us also with the stuff that we can build. Our sisters can really cook really well. Like we always say, nobody can chicken better than a black woman. You know what I'm saying? When I say black, I mean Hispanic, black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Because we all one. But we got, people who make things. We got a brother in school who makes metal. We made him for the Yahanna. Man, an outstanding job he did, man. You seen that?
Yeah, right.
Good work, man. Let's start up there, brother. So, I mean, he blessed us with the works. We cut wood, we can chop up things, we can do a lot of other stuff he's real good with. What else we do? Come on, I know some things that we can do. Go ahead. Making clothes. Yeah, right. Put the fringes on our clothes. So Lord blesses with things that we can do. We don't need to go to Esau for anything. You know what I'm saying? None of stuff. Electronics. We did all that. So in this country, I mean, Esau knows what he knows because of us. And if you don't know it, like I said, he invented the greatest thing on earth for your oppressor. He created the patent. He'll steal it from us. He's taken from us. So we create it, he'll take it. Put a patent on it, now it's his. Been done through history all the time. All the time. So God has blessed us with the great hands. But as a nation, we have to bless and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments so we come out of this daggone wilderness and get to our promised land that the Lord promised to give to us. Keep it.
Thou hast lacked nothing.
We ain't lack for nothing. We lack for nothing, man. To the day, we don't lack for anything. Anything we need, the Lord will bless you with it. But this thing is ways that we have to do to push his hand to bless you. You can't celebrate all these Esau's holidays and ask the Lord to bless you. You cannot walk in the ways of the Lord or walk in the ways of Esau and ask the Lord to bless you. There's no way he's going to bless you with that. Now you would think that you would think that Esau bless you or the Lord bless you because you're not following his ways and you come up with a big house, nice cars, things like that. But no, those things are going to waste away, and you shall perish. None of the stuff in Esau's land, everything that Esau gave you is temporary. It's a temporary happiness. What the Lord gives you and provides you is eternal. You understand? So don't look at the things that people acquire in life that's not, into the I.S.U.P.K, who not follow God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Don't think they're not going to get away with the things that they've done. The Lord is going to require what's required of his. He's going to take it from blood. You understand? People always say you have a choice in the world. We were born with choices. You don't have a choice. Just follow the laws and live, or don't follow the laws and die. What kind of choice is that? If you're going to choose death, damn. Is that a choice you want to live? So there's no free will. There's no choices to do. The only choice you can do if you're black, Hispanic, Native Indian is follow these laws. That's the only choice you have. Right?
So if I may expound on what you said earlier, in Esau's kingdom, yeah, it's a temporary, I would say it's a temporary,
temporary state.
Right, a temporary high. It's like a drug. What Esau's kingdom provides ain't nothing but a drug. It's a temporary high. That's quick fix.
Quick fix. It's a temporary drug, man. It's an illusion. It's not really there.
Right.
It's not really there. Although, like I said, you're going to see people in the kingdom who live in lavish, live up the army. You see the LeBron James, you see all these brothers with the big cars, big houses, nice cars, and they career famous. They know nothing of the Lord. So what would you rather have? You rather have that big, that name stuff, or would you have the Lord? Because this kingdom is going to fall. And when this kingdom falls, what are you left with? That big house ain't gonna save you. That car ain't gonna save you. Your riches are gonna be gone. You're gonna have no favor. And then what you're left with? I'm telling you what you're left with. You're left with the minister and I.S.U.P.K command in your heart. You're stuck here with us, and we're gonna lead the way.
Right.
You understand? So that's what it is. So don't be fooled with those things, man. Follow God's laws. You know?
Verse 8. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir.
They dwelt where?
In Seir.
Dwelt in Seir. We're living it. Go ahead.
Through the way of the plain from in Gabra. We turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto me.
So as we pass through our brother's land, now we're passing through another land of the Moabs. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 9.
Anybody know the Moabs is? Who are the Moabs today? Go ahead, brother. Chinese. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto me, Distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle, for I will not give thee of their land for a possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession.
This is the same thing that when we passing through the land of our brother Esau, don't mess with them. Same thing if we passing through Moab. Don't contend with them. Don't stress it. Leave them alone. God has given that land. God has given everybody their lands. Just like he has to give us our land. He set the bounds of Israel. I mean, he gave the inheritance to everybody else. And so Israel have an inheritance too. But we have to get our inheritance from the Lord. And to get that inheritance from the Lord, you have to do exactly what he asked you to do. That's why you have these children walking through the daggone Israel. Walking through the land, 40 years, the wilderness, and walking, because we're disobeying and we're murmuring and complaining. Just like black people. So we can't even get our land, because we're not happy with it. He's trying to give you the land, but you're afraid to go fight. So now you gotta walk through the wilderness again because you're afraid to go and do and take the land he told you to take. Now we gotta keep walking 40 years in this wilderness. How long are we gonna keep walking in the damn wilderness, man? Today, how long are we gonna keep stressing and walking through the hall, through these roads of Esau and still trying to deal with them, trying to become them? How long are we gonna keep doing this instead of becoming the nation that God gave us and be a great nation that we're supposed to be? We're gonna keep walking and walking and walking through this wilderness until we stand up and become the nation of Israel. But we can't do that because we got brothers and sisters still complaining, still murmuring, still scared to stand up against the things that are right. Instead of standing up against homosexuality, we want to fall into the trap and become that. We want to be daggone girl on girl and man on man. We want to be what they call street punks. That's what we want to do. How long are we going to do this? How long are we going to walk in this wilderness and not follow God's word? Moab on the corner selling us chicken and fried rice. You don't know what the hell they're selling. They be selling us daggone. They be selling us all kinds of stuff. But we want to become them. We want to be part of that. The Lord said, you walk through the land of Moab, don't contend with them, don't mess with them. I give them their land. It was let you know, we have a land that we have to get to. But it's work that we got to do to get it. It's work that we have to do to get our land. You understand? Finishing on that?
Oh God. Verse 10. The Emans dwelt therein in times past, a people great and many, and tall as the Anakims.
All right, we're going to stop right there. Anybody got any questions, comments? Anybody got anything on that? You want to add on?
I think it was add this, you know what I'm saying? It's good to do these Sabbath service because of, you know what I'm saying? We break everything down for Saturday service, you know what I'm saying? Chapter verse, of course, it's like a story. It will add up to the precepts we use through classes through Monday through Friday. It's a good setup for that. You be like, okay, I can start understanding what they're saying now. Why they jump to this verse, why they jump to that verse, why they jump to this precept, why they jump to that precept. Because we give the Saturday service, we give it to you from the beginning to the end. So,
Clap it up. That's right. The Sabbath service is important. For one, the Lord told you to deal with Sabbath. He told you to keep it holy. That's why it's important, number one. Number two, you learn so much from our history. We read out of what we call the Tanakh. We read out of these books, and if you read and understand what's in these books, it'll tell you what happens all throughout this Bible. You understand? It tells you what's going to happen. You understand this, what they call the Old Testament, you start understanding what Christ and the brother and the prophets was going through, trying to follow the Old Testament. Because they didn't have the New Testament back then. You can understand that. You know, Paul and all the 12 disciples, they didn't have the New Testament. We call it the New Testament. It didn't exist. So what they were going off of was what we call the Old Testament. You understand? They was going off of that. It was following everything in that Old Testament. So while the New Testament wasn't existing, there was no Old Testament. Go ahead.
sloppy. See, with the Old Testament, there's, you know what I'm saying, we were established, the law getting established. So everything being put together, you know what I'm saying, for the law to get established. Right now, we're living in the spirit of the law.
That's right. So
You
the
know,
Old
we just
Testament was
learned
written law.
everything's, yeah, we just
But
learned everything.
the New Testament gave you the spirit of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. We pretty much live in the spirit of the law. You know what I'm saying? Just like the book of Matthew, you know what I'm saying? Christ tells Matthew, you know what I'm saying? The laws ain't never done away with.
That's right.
They ain't never done away with. So if you listen to these classes, the 7-day service classes, you're gonna listen to throughout the whole Old Testament, reading through our original language, the Lashon Kodash class, you're gonna understand that Don't ever listen to your Christian pastors ever again in your life.
That's
Tell
right.
you the law of God.
Clap that up. They do not know this Bible. The only men authorized to teach this Bible, the blacks, Hispanic, Native Indians, and the I.S.U.P.K, the Commander of the Yahanna. Those are the only people authorized to teach this Bible. You have the fake Israelite groups out there who have part of the Bible, parts of the doctrine, parts of this and pieces of that. But you'll never hear anybody else say they have the 100% truth. Never. But when it comes to I.S.U.P.K, we'll say we have the 100% truth. Why do we say we have the 100% truth? Because it all started right here in I.S.U.P.K. It all started back in 1969. That's what, if you know you're an Israelite, if you know the follow laws, statutes, commandments, where did you get it from?
Right.
Where did you get it from, brother? Where did you get it from? 1969.
1969.
I.S.U.P.K.
Home of the truth.
Home of the truth. You understand? That's what we did, the home of the truth. So that being said, anybody got any questions, comments? Go ahead and do something. If not, we'll go ahead and close it out. Anybody? All right, what's on Christ? Am I? What's up?
Vaya Charlotte.
What's up? All right. Imagine. We'll face the east. SARS.
The Lord prayer in Hebrew, Abanaw,
Abanaw,
Shabbat Shemayim, Hadas, I.S.U.P.K,
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. There is Israel. So, Shaka. See, this part we go ahead and just go ahead and say the announcements.
This is the I.S.U.K security announcement. We are the I.S.U.K starting on 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. Where new brother and sister come to the school, they are lived for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My I.S.U.P.K means tent in the Hebrew. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. The next Holy Convocation is going to be the closing of the Feast of the First Fruits. It's going to be June 12th, Sunday, sundown.
Stand up for that.
You know what I'm saying? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, make sure you bring your family with you.
All right.
It gotta be of the fall of the, you know what I'm saying, the 12 tribes of Israel. Don't bring your heathen wives or bring your heathen friends. Remind y'all, walk you to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing a black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and a scarf. And make sure you Google the address every time you make it to the school. It helps build algorithm, help people find out more about the school, where it's located, the information, and all that good stuff. And the address is 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. Again, it is 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. The Israelite School, University, Practical Knowledge. That, many Israel, Mike. It works for curse to teacher. Many Israel. A mighty Sabbath. A mighty rock. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Well, I say to you, Elohim Kadash, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yat on the top, me hands down. Sorry. Church of sister, stand. That means a item, we stand in Hebrew. Men Israel, give one curse to sister. Men Israel, a mighty Sabbath. Oh, slug, you got the sister right here. Okay, stand like this. All right. When we say a mighty Sabbath, put your right hand of your left clasp together, head down. You know what I'm saying? Change face to the Lord. When we say Barak, when I say Barak, put your right hand on your chest, open hand. For the sister, open hand chest, right here. All right?
Right.
It's like you say, okay, a mitre, this no stance, all right? Men Israel, a mitre Sabbath, a mitre, rock. Yahweh Yahweh.
Don't say it all in unison, all together.
Okay, let's say it again, slow. Got new system. Yahweh Shema Yatham B'Hashem Yahshua. Okay, well, I just said, in the Lashon Kadash, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Yah in the top, me hands down. Pass it.
All right. Excellent. I'll make sure that just in case you pull me up. You can't go too late.